Hi guys, you know who I am. I'm John Doe. We're on the streets actually in Kawasaki at the moment, not in Tokyo today. At a place called Moto Sumiyoshi. It's an interesting little place to have this famous section over the way there called Ramen Street. It's kind of like a German area, Kawasaki, kind of. They have a very famous statue over there of some animals standing on top of each other. It's pretty cool. I know here's the first video with drinking with a Marxist. Now, one of the things, man, that absolutely just drives me up the wall with reactionaries when you're trying to talk to them is the idea of greed and human nature. They'll always want to come after you with this idea, it's human nature, you can't control human beings. Or the purpose of Marxism or establishing socialism is not to control you, number one. And greed and human nature actually are not natural to human beings. Now, of course, I can prove it. You're in a state of capitalism. That is the structural base of a society. In more layman terms, it's how the economy is structured and organized. Now, from that, you have interrelations that are a result of the structural base. What we call a social construct. Right? So, in capitalism, one of the most fundamental things in capitalism is greed. That's a social construct. In order for capitalism to work, all of us must be extremely damn greedy. So greed is a must. It's a result of the structural base. If people are not greedy, well then capitalism can't work. Because capitalism is all about the continuous concentration of capital into as few hands as possible. And it's never ending, and you can never take a break from it. So greed is not human nature. It's a result of the structural base of society, of the economy, being capitalism. Now let's flip the coin here. But let me have a shot of this nasty beer first. Oh, even on a cold, windy day like today, this is the spot. But let's reverse, okay? Let's say that our structural base of society, i.e. how we organize the economy, is socialism. Socialism does not demand greed in order to function. So, in a social construct of socialism, you won't need greed. You will not find so many greedy people. And if someone does try to practice greed, they're functioning outside of the social construct, which means it'd be very difficult for them to survive once they start taking it very seriously and try to be a greedy bastard. So you see there, you wonderful reactionaries who want to go on and on about human nature this or human nature that. You are not only full of shit, but you don't know what you're talking about. Human beings form very complex societies. Highly complex societies. So, that type of animal, and yes, we are an animal, whether you like it or not, cannot fundamentally have a natural nature. We're just too advanced in our mental capacities, our creative thinking, in every aspect of the human being. We cannot have a natural nature. Our nature is dependent on how we structure our societies. And you'll be limited by the resulting social constructs that come from that. So there you go, right? This Marxist here on the streets of Kawasaki, drinking this cheap-ass beer, trying his best to make it, understands how society is structured and understands when you spew out human nature, that you're wrong. But yet, I'm sure you'll sit there, call me a liar, call me a dirty commie, and be on with it. But I do suggest you take a look around you and actually look at material conditions. And no longer will you be a reactionary, but you will become, for lack of a better word, enlightened. And you'll be able to see the world much more clearly. So until next time, it's your good buddy John Dole.